When Love Like the Galaxy first aired, it was so popular that it stayed in the #1 spot for 11 consecutive weeks. The plot is detailed and meticulous. The characters in the drama are unique and full of personalities. The supporting cast are remarkable, even the young actors gave a powerful performance. The combination of the two set the tone for the entire drama. The heroine Cheng Xiaosheng was a left-behind child because her mother was not favored by her mother-in-law. She in turn was also disliked by her grandmother and bullied by her second aunt. In order to survive, Cheng Xiaosheng developed a stubborn personality, will always retaliate but has a clear sense of right and wrong. She also possesses a kind heart full of love and righteousness. The story begins with Grandma Cheng dispatching servants to retrieve Xiaosheng from the country cottage because she learned that her eldest son, Xiaosheng's father, and daughter-in-law, are about to return home victoriously. Xiaosheng are mistreated even by the servants because of her absentee parents. Xiaosheng decided right then and there to teach the old servant a lesson she won't soon forget.
You brat! You think I can't get you to come with me? You better come with me.
Xiaosheng finally got into the carriage after getting even. She detected the odd odor and saw the footprint by the haystack immediately but kept her mouth shut. Ling Buyi saw everything from the cliff above and stopped Xiaosheng's carriage in order to apprehend the suspect. Xiaosheng then requested Ling Buyi to come forward for a private conversation.
少将军，搜车能有什么趣吧？我家旁边的草垛里那才有趣的紧。
Ling Buyi set a torch to the haystack and lowered, and behold, out comes a man. Xiaosheng's carriage went on its way, but her righteousness left an impression with the young general. The old servant, not knowing Xiaosheng's parents have returned early, kept on complaining to Grandma Cheng about how unruly and disobedient Xiaosheng is. She fainted right away after realizing Master Cheng was looking straight at her. In the meantime, Li Yanfang, Xiaosheng's servant, took the opportunity to express the horrific treatment the young lady had suffered while
Where's Niao Niao right now?
阿父，阿母。我可算回来了。
Why was this drama so popular? Because the heroine is not a silly and sweet girl. Instead, she's smart, calculative, and will retaliate if wronged, even if she goes down with the ship. Miao Miao took full advantage of her current state, pale, undernourished and wearing a dirty outfit, in front of her parents. The parents knew instantly that their daughter was mistreated and had no one else to blame but themselves. Grandmom Cheng preemptively started a one-woman show, hoping to de-escalate the situation. Miao made a preemptive move and pretended to faint, successfully taking control of the situation. However, her mom caught the look in her eye when she gave her second aunt a triumphant look. Ling Buyi paid to Cheng's a visit to verify the identity of the person he captured is indeed the uncle. Master Cheng couldn't believe his own uncle was trafficking stolen weapons. Lin Buyi promised to investigate the matter. He noticed Cheng Xiaosheng hiding on the balcony on his way out and deliberately paid her a compliment.
Loyalty and righteousness first, filial piety and propriety second. Be righteous and not afraid of elders or destroying relatives. Lady Cheng Shi cannot be underestimated.
But what Niao Niao understood was a complete opposite meaning. The next day, she took the risk of being punished by her mom and sent a clue about her uncle to Ling Buyi.
这程家人可真是一个比一个孝顺。
Ling Buyi inspected the accounting book from Jiyishi Textile and confirmed the stolen money. Uncle Dong was in prison and didn't want to take any chances from the cruelty he sees from the other prisoners. He begged Ling Buyi to have mercy and confessed everything. Meanwhile, Niao Niao is still recovering from her illness, but her mom can tell straight away that her daughter is not someone who could be manipulated by others. Xiao Yuan Yi decided Niao Niao, a little tree that has grown crooked, must be disciplined in order to prevent further rotting. Miao Miao was catching up with her dad when a shrill of wolf-like howling broke out.
军姑又闹了，赶紧去看看吧。
不活嘞！我跳井嘞！
In order to save her little brother, Madame Cheng resorted first to crying, second to extreme commotion, and third to wanting to jump to her death into the well. Her son, Marquis Chu Ling, reminded her that she's too fat to fit inside the well.
我撞车，我进去安抚去。
Madame Cheng hit the wall and gave herself all but a mild concussion. She continues throwing a temper tantrum, and sure enough, like mother like son, Marquis Chu Ling follows suit. Xiao Shang's dad started howling like a wolf and crying to himself, much like his mom, and complained about his own incompetence and helplessness. It's a battle of wits, and may the best person win. Xiao Shang, engrossed in the excitement, got caught by her mom at the height of the commotion. The Chengs brought Madame Cheng's BFF, Hu Ao, from the countryside to keep her busy, hoping to avoid more drama. The two old friends hugged each other and started crying. Hu Ao started retelling her own experience from the war, the bad corruptions, buying and selling of weapons, and the casualties on the battlefield. That's when Madame Cheng remembered her own son and his injuries. Madame Cheng finally realized the seriousness of the situation and how it can hurt her sons and the entire family. Aunt Dong, not realizing the severity, still adding fuel to the fire, got a slap in the face and tossed out of the house. Madame Cheng went to her son in the evening, feeling guilty for her behavior as well as her own foolishness. She tried to comfort his mom, but ended up having the opposite effect. Xiao Shang, in her usual eavesdropping way, realized her dad is no match when it comes to his mom.
到底还是阿木棋高一筹啊！让夫君为自己而战，何必自己在大王面前张牙舞爪？
Xiao Yuanyi came into the room with a ruler intended on taking measurements for new outfits. But when she heard her daughter's nasty remarks, she ended up punishing her
私校
instead.
这种花本子，本就不属于我，既不曾拥有，自不会因为失去而感到难过。
What kind of personality will a little girl grow up to be who was raised by a conniving person? Will she become one herself? Or will she stay true to her nature and remain untarnished? Xiao Shang understands her second aunt, Lady Ji, is evil and deliberately didn't want to educate or teach her manners. The fact that Xiao Yuanyi will have an ill-mannered daughter makes Lady Ji's heart sing. Xiao Yuanyi devised a plan so Xiao Shang can become a well-mannered and educated lady as soon as possible. Madame Cheng learned that her youngest son, his wife, and her grandsons will be visiting, that she was beyond herself. Lady Ji even converted Xiao Shang's study as a bedroom for the grandsons.
Why don't you vacate the bed, exchange room with Xiao Yuanyi?
Lady Ji was so scared of losing the main bedroom that she used the excuse the room was in a damp and horrible condition that's in need of repair. All she can do is delay. She hates how her husband is not a soldier or an official. He is useless in her eyes. Lady Ji threw the books into the stove and started yelling at everyone.
这若是二叔母拿子嗣去说服大人，谁都说不准二叔母未来会不会有。
Xiao Shang deliberately revealed that she and her mother are not on good terms, just to cause trouble. Lady Ji believed her and went to Madame Cheng the next day. Lady Ji swore that she would never move out of the main room until she born a son. She stared defiantly at Xiao Yuanyi and was so proud of her victory and mocked her being sold out by her own daughter. Xiao Yuanyi, a female general, bully? Of course not. She didn't ask for the main bedroom, but she's not in need of it. Why? Because they will be gifted a house by the emperor. Xiao was shocked to realize how smart Miao Miao was to accurately analyze the situation. Her heart is filled with turmoil about her daughter.
Martin Qiuling is a loyal soldier with numerous military exploits. He has been granted the title of Gune Hao and gifted with 500 households as a reward. Of course, all these honors were fought with blood and sweat.
Madame Cheng is overjoyed and praised her son endlessly. Everyone offered their congratulations. She accepted all the gifts as her own and can't wait to move to the new and bigger house. Madame Cheng is so happy that she's grinning from ear to ear. This is bad news for Lady Ji.
Sister-in-law, you don't need to move with us to the new home. Didn't you say that you will live in this house until you born a son? Because God told you so. And no need to worry, my brother will move with us to the new home, so you will not be bothered by anyone.
How should one respond to a shrew who is seeking acceptance? Xiao Yuanyi came in and slapped her in the face.
Xiao Yuanyi.
How dare you?
Slapping you silly is only a start. You will be a divorcee as of today.
Eating humble pie doesn't mean a person is weak. Xiao Yuanyi remembered how Lady Ji bullied and separated Miao Miao and her the day she was born. For 15 years, she neglected and mistreated Miao Miao on purpose, which almost cost her her life. Xiao Yuanyi, gritting her teeth, Not only can she break up Ji's marriage today, but can also give her a taste of her own medicine, separating her from her daughter. Ling Buyi, from Uncle Dong's concession, finally tracked down Xu Jingzhang. Unfortunately, Xu Jingzhang rather commits suicide instead of being questioned by Ling Buyi. The trail goes cold again. However, the birthmark on his neck jogged Ling Buyi's memory. He remembered the man that switched the weapons had the same birthmark. Too many soldiers lost their lives because of the fake weapons. How can a person that committed such atrocity be allowed to die?
把这间铺子给我拆了，掘地3尺给我查！
Ling Buyi kept news of Xu's death under wraps so he can secretly investigate the coming and the going of people. A day later, Grandpa Ji arrived at Cheng's household after receiving a letter from them to deal with his scheming daughter. Grandpa Ji is a virtuous and righteous person who is reasonable and well respected. He felt guilty for what his daughter has done and apologized to the Cheng family.
How can I ever show my face again? Today you write me a divorce agreement and I will take her home with me immediately.
Miao Niao felt hurt from her mom's behavior in Lady Ji's room, while feeling sorry for Sister Yang Yang at the same time. Aunt Ji, who came with Grandpa Ji, cares for Yang Yang deeply and told her to be dignified, steady and knowledgeable. Miao Niao doesn't understand why her own mom is so different. Miao Niao likes Aunt Ji from the bottom of her heart and took the initiative to treat her to a drink. Xiao Yuanyi didn't like Miao Niao behavior at all and felt that she was stealing the limelight from Yang Yang. On the way back, she scolded Miao Niao's bad behavior. In her eyes, Miao Niao is cunning, unkind and a schemer. She has zero redeeming
世上
quality.
上，
Miao Niao is
与其
heartbroken by
那
her
里讨
mom's
好那
coldness.
些对你早有成见之人，不如索性寡情一些。反正你既无至亲可依靠，也无挚友可分担，不如对自己好些，对他人期待少些，活得才能更自在。
With the deafening sound of gongs, the Cheng family moved into the new house at dawn. Xiao Sheng got up super early for the move. Everyone accompanied Xiao Yuanyi for a tour of the house. Xiao Sheng was tired and sleepy, but her mom scolded her again for being unladylike, compared with Yang Yang. Cheng Shi came to the rescue of his daughter and smoothed things over. Everyone was curious how she knew about the order from the military. Miao Miao explained what she deduced and Cheng Shi laughed and praised his daughter for her intelligence. He was so proud that he almost spilled the beans before quickly telling Miao Miao to return to her room. Miao Miao saw a pile of old knickknacks upon entering the courtyard and decided to take them apart with the help of Li and Fang. The sound of banging drew the attention of Xiao Yuanyi and of course another round of scolding. However, Xiao Yuanyi smiled briefly before leaving as a way of giving her approval. The Cheng family welcomed the arrival of the third brother Cheng Ji, Grandma Cheng's favorite, as well as Miao Miao's two brothers. At the family banquet, the brothers and sisters started gossiping.
The third uncle chased the aunt relentlessly. She's the daughter of the Lord of Bailushan. Our family got the upper end of the stick in this marriage, but Grandma still thinks the aunt is not. Good enough, our uncle.
After hearing the third uncle's story, Miao Miao decided that parents who favorite one child over another shouldn't be respected. Xiao Yuanyi has been teaching Yang Yang how to manage a household and she's doing splendidly. She likes Yang Yang's gentle personality and sensibility, and the more she looks at Yang Yang, the more she feels Miao Miao is subpar. She praises Yang Yang all the time but can't see any redeeming quality in Miao Miao. Aunt Shunhua came to Miao Miao's defense and felt Xiao Yuanyi is being—
I am more than happy to teach her everything I know.
淼淼这般聪慧，你为何不教她这些？
She must first correct all the flaws she got from Lady Ji. She doesn't know anything academically or otherwise. How can she learn how to manage a household?
Miao Miao overheard the conversation between her mom and her aunt and felt dejected. Miao Miao's brothers wanted to give her the table from their room, seeing she's still using a kid's table. Li and Fang and Changpu, Yang Yang's maid, got into a fight on the way back because they wanted the table. Xiao Yuanyi's favoritism towards Yang Yang has created a problem. It's not surprising that some people often treat others as not important in order to show their impartiality and selflessness, but it's really ridiculous to do this to their own flesh and blood. The resentment starts accumulating until one day it's too late. Yang Yang's maid is at fault in this case, but Xiao Yuanyi insisted on punishing both maids. The situation got under control, but Yang Yang's staffers still say
How is
their
she being
ladies
bullied? What are you trying to say? The brothers and sisters of the Chung family have been inseparable since birth. Are you trying to drive a wedge between the Chung family? Who taught you? Were you taught by Lady Ji?
It's unheard of for staffers to blatantly gossip about their masters to their face, but Xiao Yuanyi insists on being impartial. She would rather her children being labeled as bullies than for Yang Yang to lose face.